big edition of the Score because we have some few people in the studio and they have something cooking that will be coming up shortly in probably a week's time. So I will be giving them a chance to say hello before they can tell you what exactly they've come to offer us. But I go by the names of Michael Senfoma Luwandaga, and we shall be running till 2:30 as we dissect sport for you, what transpired over the weekend and what we expect to transpire during the course of the week. But in studio, I'm joined by Jackie Namayanja and Simon Mivule from the Uganda Architects Society. I think I said it right. Hello, people.
Hello.
Yeah, nice meeting you and nice seeing you looking this elegant.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Please, Jackie, say hello to Ugandans out there and proudly tell them who you are in the UAS.
Thank you, Michael. My name is Jacqueline Namayanja. I'm an architect by profession. I'm also the Vice President of the Uganda Society of Architects. I'm really glad to be here. Thank you, UBC, for having us.
Okay.
Right.
Simon.
Thank you very much. My name is Peter Mivule. I'm a member of Uganda Society of Architects, a sports person.
I don't know why I keep on calling you Simon.
He looks like a Simon.
He
looks like a Simon.
maybe that could be right.
Okay. Mr. Peter.
So I also come to represent the soccer team. I'm the captain of the Uganda Society of Architects soccer team.
Yeah.
So we're excited about what is coming.
All right. I want to first of all get to understand from Jackie, who is an architect?
Well, an architect is an individual who brings your vision to life in regard to your construction project, your building project, and so many other projects, although usually we are sort of mostly related to the construction sector, clearly. By bringing vision to life, I mean you have an idea. You want to build your house, you want to build your mall, you want to build your structure, but you just can't seem to mold it for yourself. So we are the ones who come in to help you put that vision together, put it out on paper, and then go through those stages with you that finally realize it and materialize it to the end.
Still, from you, I need to understand who exactly are the Uganda Society of Architects?
Okay, so the Uganda Society of Architects is a professional body that was put together in 1966.
Oh,
we've been around.
Back in time.
Back in time, with the main mandate to advance the profession in the country and beyond. So we have different mandates, we have different obligations to promote this architectural practice right from the individual, the architect or the student or the technologist. Those are the different people who are involved in the architectural profession. All through to provide links to the government, to the different bodies that can help us create a strong impact and also be able to bring the visibility of architecture in the country in the different categories, the different ways that we are meant to be able to have in the long run what would be a very good architectural language.
Okay, I want to run to Simon. How easy can it be for someone to join the Society of Architects? Because I feel a brother of mine, Nasa Mukasa, would also love to be a part of a very big society like this one. So how easy is it for one to become a member?
I think the first one, if you come and play sports with us, we can start to consider you. But the essence of it, I think, you have to have studied architecture, and you have to be in the business of architecture, either as a practitioner or as an apprentice. But you have to be there. Then you register at different levels, as the vice president can explain. There is the graduate level, there's corporate level, there are students. So it's a body that encompasses everyone that is in that line, all the way from students.
All right, I get to understand that we shall be having a gala, just like you can see on the screen right there. I get to understand that on the 9th of this very month, you guys have organized the gala. Why? Of all things in this world, would architects go for sport?
Is that to me or to him?
To you.
First of all, the gala, this year's gala isn't the first time. It will be our second. That is a very interesting question because no one ever would think that in the corporate world you need some sport. And yet, in the corporate world, I think you need to be fit and to the best of your productivity ability.
Okay.
You realize that every health professional will always say exercise, take off time to, well, the people who meditate, take off time to exercise your body and give time to your body so that you are fully productive, fully in charge of all your faculties, so that when you get back to work, you're 100%. Yeah. So why are we bringing the gala? The gala was conceived around the COVID time. When we realized that so many of our members, many of us, not just Ugandans, we had issues once we were locked up at home. Many of us had health issues. We couldn't actually fight off the COVID.
Yeah.
As a professional body, we have a mandate to the individual as well in terms of welfare. So it shouldn't just be about work, work, work. So we realized that one of the mandates we have to promote and advance this profession, so many people in the country don't know about it. So many people don't know who the architect is.
Yeah.
So many people don't know what architecture is. I mean, it's a very hard word to pronounce. You can ask me and I have to break it down in 10 different ways to fully explain what architecture is. You can't put it in one sentence. So we realized that, one, let's get out our people in the field to constantly engage them in internal team building as a society, because sport is very good for that. I mean, every time you hear that, oh, we have to go for team building, it's usually a sports activity, right? So we promote the loyalty within the society, we promote the health within the society, but then we went a step ahead and decided that we do not work in a bubble. If we have the mandate to advocate and lobby for our members and for the profession, we don't work alone. We work with so many people on a daily basis. Engineers, surveyors, doctors, lawyers, accountants. Why not invite those people, because they also have professional bodies, and we start to engage with them to make bonds that will actually in the long run create the impact, the advancing and the lobbying that we need. Because more than, if you're more than one, you have a stronger voice. That unity. So the sports gala brings in a unity coming from within, and then it takes that unity to the without.
All right. Peter,
Yeah.
I'm told you're the captain of the football team, and here I want to understand, on that D-Day, how many teams do we have, and at exactly what time should we expect to see football being kicked off? Because some people want to come out there and see what really the architectures can do on the field of play.
Okay, I think we start, the event starts at about 8 a.m.
Yeah.
We'll start with aerobics, because we also don't want, it's our way of warming up. We don't want people to enter the fields and then they start getting muscle pulls and all that, because we're dealing with people who are not regular players.
Right.
So these are people who are getting their game from the cupboards.
Sote muliba chuba.
No.
Tetukiriza bachuba.
Not at all. So you only be seeing teams of architects, teams of engineers, teams of surveyors, teams of lawyers, pharmacists, doctors. Different teams from
The different
from all the
professional
different
bodies.
professions, corporate
Yes.
professions around. So those are the teams that will form the sort of the
sports.
the way you see the corporate league.
Still right there. Should I think even UBC, because we have a team here, we have about 2-3 teams, team A, team B, team
The
C,
problem is you have a
according
lot
to
of
your
bachua.
performance. Can also UBC come and be a
You
part
have a
of
lot
it?
of bachua. How are we going to vet?
No, but we don't have Bachuba. Let me tell you something. It's all about the identity cards. So we can also be a part of
No,
it.
but
Never
yes.
know we can scoop the title.
100% yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we can
because
be a part of
You
it.
can be a part of it.
Okay.
You can be a part of it, because this gala has gone beyond the professional bodies. Everyone who has supported us, sponsors, we have said, please don't just sit in your exhibition area, come onto the field and create actual bonds. So even the sponsors are in the field. We have LG playing, we have Tanan Townsend playing, we have UAP playing. We are competing with all of these people,
It is
because
really
the
nice.
actual thing is to network, to collaborate, to associate.
How many disciplines, Mr. Peter? How many disciplines should we expect on this day? Because there might be a Michael who is not good at playing football, but I'm good at boxing. Could I come with my boxing skills and please exercise them?
I think we have a variety of games that we are going to participate in. From the ball games, that is, you're talking about football, you're talking about volleyball, we're talking about
Netball.
and then we have board games For those who are slow goers, we have Scrabble, we have chess,
Yes.
we have Dulu, we have even have marble
Who
games.
are the slow goers? You're driving me into a different direction. Who are the slow goers?
I don't want to run on the field. Those are the slow goers.
Oh.
I don't do
Kind of
sprints. I
area.
don't run.
Because I always see people who play games like chess, noting down some details as they play. So are those the slow goers?
Their minds are really fast.
Their minds are
but
fast.
physically,
But the bodies are slow.
they'd rather engage in something that
And you don't want to
Exactly.
compete with an architect in chess.
Okay.
You don't want to.
Because they always know what
their
the
minds are-
protractor can do.
That's square.
Okay.
Right.
Little did I know even a divider is useful. Not until I met you people. Okay, please.
Right.
So it's going to be a variety, and we try to be as accommodative as possible to all the skills, to
Right.
go the talents out there.
Yes.
But what you should also note, these are teams that because you see, as professionals, we come from different areas of different disciplines of leisure and recreation. So people actually have skills. There are people who are actually on professional. There are people in professional clubs. I know quite a number of people who are playing rugby as professionals.
Yeah.
The people personally, I play for a certain club, not a very professional because of I think age usually cuts us off at some time. But people come with different skills. So even as you want to come as UBC, you must understand that the people out there, they're really good. The teams are really good, especially Uganda side of architects.
Still understanding the different disciplines we're going to be having.
Yes.
We need to understand the officiation. Are we going to be having professional officiation right there, or even me, who has a skill in refereeing some football, can also get a chance to referee and probably decide over a game or two?
I think what we usually do for such galas, we come up with we have like real sports management,
Yes.
events management,
Yes.
and all our officials are from
Everybody.
FUFA. They are FUFA accredited.
So for chess, we shall be having people coming in from the Uganda Chess Association,
Exactly.
the Netball UNF.
Yes.
So
Okay.
if I may just add on, we have a sports management team called Chakala Sports. Now
Okay.
Chakala Sports handles the liaises between us and all these other games. So they provide the referees, they make sure they bring in the referees from these different
Associations and federations.
They handle the bringing in of the actual games. So they handle the games. They are professional sports management.
Okay.
So because we cannot do that, we need to get someone who can do it properly. So there are one of the reasons that the sports gets really well handled on that day.
Talking about the concept, what is the actual concept into this gala? Because a person out there, the viewer probably, or a normal Ugandan,
Right.
or somebody in Owino watching
Yes.
us right now,
Yes.
doesn't exactly pick the concept.
Right.
What is the actual concept of the USA gala?
So last year, one of the main reasons the gala came in, which I forgot to mention, was that we were fundraising for our project, our CSR project, an extension to our home of some vulnerable children in
My
Mukono.
friend Patrick Ratoro cannot understand CSR, please.
Corporate social responsibility.
Thank you very much.
So basically, it's us giving back to community pro bono.
Okay.
Now, this year, the focus is on family. So the theme is profession, family, fun. Concept in itself is something I mentioned earlier of how it came about to be the gala, but the theme is profession, family, fun. Why? We realized that we get so busy as professionals.
Yeah.
But the world is moving so fast that the ones we should be focusing on, our spouses, our children, are being digressed, are being raised by other entities, things that we would not have allowed or accepted had we given them the time. But because there's the rat race, the fast pace, you have to make the money, you have to get the next deal, you barely have time to spend with your family. But the family is the most supportive system you have, that is actually even the reason you're in this rat race. It's the reason you're looking for money.
Yeah.
It's the reason you sit on a desk from 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. every day. So we figured, let's get this professional to be rounded. One of the reasons they're not becoming productive, we have an animation released in relation to this gala, which was actually telling the story. You cannot be 100% productive as a professional if some of your life departments are missing.
Yeah.
You're not trusting, you're not coordinating with the people who love you. You're basically on your own because you're focused on this one thing. So the point and the theme for this year is, let's get our professionals back to the actual essence of life.
Okay.
Remind you why you're working. Remind you that your child needs you. Your daughter needs you. Your wife, your husband needs you. Those are the people that will stand by you when you need to push things. Those are the people who stand by you when you even don't have. Those are the people who promote you.
That is
as
very
a
nice.
professional.
That is
Right.
very nice for the professional world.
Yes.
But back to Mr. Mivule. Still, I need to understand why people will be coming right there, and how do we need to get there? Do we need to pay something for some of us that are not going to participate in the playing? And where exactly are we going to be having the games at?
Okay, I think as far as paying is concerned, there's no paying.
So it is free of charge.
It's free of charge.
I can simply come from Bunamwaya, come from Luwero and watch.
But come with others.
Okay.
However, the teams, though, the teams have contributed a certain
Yes.
fee.
Okay.
Yes.
Teams contribute.
Yes.
But for the people that come
That
to
are
cheer
coming,
and
yes.
You
watch
come
over.
for free.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are going to be at Chambogo cricket grounds. You know that right before just before the main gate to Chambogo University.
University.
Okay.
Yes, that's and then the ground is big enough, and we chose that because we would be able to run different games at the same time.
Yes,
Because it stretches all the way from the basketball court to the cricket oval.
Right.
So that will suppose us to have there's so many activities that we're talking about through the day, so that we don't spend a lot of time there. But the bottom line, as she was talking about, it's going to be a fun day.
Yes.
It's going to be a fun day. We have encouraged everyone to come with their families.
Okay.
It's to come with their kids. In
Yes.
fact, we even have games that are tailored
For them.
for that.
Yes.
We have games that are tailored around couples.
Yes.
We have games that are tailored around parents and their kids.
Yes.
So it's if whether it is slow runners or fast runners, everyone has something to participate in. It's not selective.
Okay. I understand we had an earlier edition last year, and we have this one this year. Where was the previous edition at?
The previous one was at Uma.
At
Mount Purpose, just beside Uma. It's called Upper Gardens, right behind the Purpose Hall.
Nakawa, around Nakawa.
Around Nakawa.
So this time around you're going to Chambogo.
Yes, because we need a bigger space now.
When do you expect to stretch to Soroti, Gulu, Kabare, Kasese? Because there are some architects that side.
Yeah.
And there are some lawyers, doctors and professionals who also need this kind of thing. When do you expect to stretch, Mr. Mivule?
I think as the need, as we assess the need in future, after this one is going to give us really pertaining to participation. It's going to give us how many people are participating from different areas, from different associations. But also maybe from Chambogo we might hit Nambole, maybe because the event is becoming bigger, and from then we shall we shall break it down to different regions. So
because I feel making it real bigger can probably stretch to the different regions of the country.
Yes.
Then get champions from those regions and probably bring them here to the central region.
In fact,
for the
we
final.
even want these people to participate. The municipal councils in the different regions, the planners there, the
Yeah, we
local
need to see
governments
the street
there.
planners, by
Yes.
the way.
We need
Because
them to
these guys are always working on the roads, clearing potholes, and they never get a chance to play football. Whenever the rain falls down in Katwe,
We are heading there.
right there.
We actually have some ministries, like NBRB is participating.
Oh, okay.
Ministry of Works last year participated. This year, they have some reasons. Ministry of Lands is participating. In fact, our honorable, because it's our line ministry, so our honorable will actually be present as our chief
And
guest.
the Minister of Sports.
No, the Ministry of Sports is with us too.
Yes, we are.
He has to confirm that for me. But what I wanted to add is that, usually, like you asked, why are professionals getting into sports? It's a bit unusual. That has actually been a very big challenge for us, to get people on board with the vision. So many people don't seem to understand. I mean, they have related you to a seminar, workshop, CPDs, those are your things. Now you're bringing sports, what are those? So even it has become a challenge when you have to go to a sponsor, you have to go to someone to support you. You have a lot of marketing to do because you're trying to show them the relevance of having such activities within such bodies. Now, the ones who participated last year saw the benefits. There was this exhibition, the word is hard, exhibition of product for people who have product to bring on in the construction sector, because mostly it's tailored to the construction sector.
Is that supposed to be paid for?
Yes.
The exhibition?
The exhibition, yes.
Okay.
When you want to exhibit your product, of course. That's paid for. So we have people exhibiting product, people selling product. We have people showing their skills. So as some of us are here to hang out and to cheerlead, we are also seeing these other things that can help us in the construction sector product. As other people are in the field, we have cheerleaders, things like that. So the biggest challenge why we haven't stretched yet is this being our second year. We are still trying to build the rapport to get people to understand that, guess what, even as a corporate,
you are a big society, I must say. Taking a look at whatever we've been discussing, you are a very, very big society.
Yes, we are.
But I need to understand, have you also tried to stretch this into universities?
Yes.
Because we have guys that want to get into your
100%.
job, and we need to see them also coming on board for this.
yes, our society encompasses students. It starts from students. So these are the categories. Students, technicians, those are people who have done diplomas, who do draftsmen. Many people call them Bakuiba plan, and they confuse us with them. So we have students, technologists or draftsmen. We have the graduates who have graduated but have not yet registered to become architects. To become architects.
Okay.
But they are members of the society.
So the society comes from the university
Exactly.
level to the professional business of
You got that right.
day-to-day life.
So when the society is engaged in any activity, all of us are in it.
Okay.
So you'll find that our team is composed of the corporates, the students, the graduates. We are one team at that point.
So don't you think it wise that you can also have something, a gala like for the university students alone?
Yes.
Like University X
Yes.
up against University Q.
That has happened.
Playing in this same kind of knowledge.
Oh, okay. Yes, that has happened. It also happened last year, right after our gala. The students of architecture have a society called the Architecture Students of Association of Students of Architecture. It's called ASA in short.
Okay.
They also had a gala that was also inspired by this gala, and they invited the different. We have Chambogo and Kozi. They invited the different students that do architecture.
So
even last year we had
it was also a single edition?
Yes, even last year we had a team, but this time we have integrated all of them
Yeah.
to go as USA, not as IUEA or Nkosi or whatever. So now this time it's just Uganda set of architects all together playing as one.
Please, Mr. Mivule, remind the viewers out there of the exact date and exact venue of when we shall be having this event.
Okay, so we are the event is on 9th September. We are starting at 8 a.m. But usually for sports people, come earlier, come around 7, because we also have activities that should warm you up, warm your body up before we do the main aerobics, and then we shall go into the main sports activities. So 9th September, exactly 7 a.m. Some of us will be hitting the field already. Some will start with jogging. Some will start with court work, ball work, and whatever for different sports. So then 8 a.m. Around that we shall be doing aerobics. All of us. We have very good instructors.
Yes.
You love it. You love it. I think last time we did it for about 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Everyone was
a whole hour. It was a whole hour.
Actually,
it was quite enjoyable. But then we have breakfast right after that, because we don't want people to go. There's what you'd call an athlete's breakfast. We don't give you fried things, and we give you boiled nkoko properly.
Then mushroom soup. Okay, I can't wait for that one.
Even after that, we shall have events for warming down.
Okay.
Religious stress.
And after
I will not promise you a nice bath.
Please. Anyway, I also need to understand, how many teams do we have?
So far we have
the entire gala.
We have 14 teams that have confirmed to play.
Okay. Is UBC a part of them?
It's now that I'm hearing about your team.
Okay.
We know UBC as our official media partner starting now. A couple of days ago, they came on board really well to support.
Yeah, and we shall also come.
But we didn't know that you had a team. So if you have a
Leave the
team,
Bachubas home.
No, we don't have any.
Okay.
We don't have any.
that's very important because last year we saw some legs that didn't look like they were coming from a professional body. Those legs were very seasoned.
Okay.
So
So 14 teams in every discipline, or in a...
No, these are 14 teams that have come from when I say 14, okay, those are 14 participants, not necessarily teams, meaning that if I've said USA, those are entities, there are 14 entities.
Okay.
USA has different teams, volleyball, soccer, etc., etc. So those are 14 entities that have confirmed to participate in the different games. So when we go further into the details, we have way more teams because each different sport has a team that comes from the 14.
So we can find a situation where a team UBC can come with chess players,
Yes. Yes.
and no footballers.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, that is very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined the show, we are joined by Jackie and Mivule. Peter, coming in from the Uganda Society of Architects, and we are dissecting into the USA Gala that will be played on the 9th of September. So please, if you've just joined us, this is the discussion that is running, and I want to first of all get their very last remarks before we can probably call it quits with them. Jackie, starting with you, please tell the viewers your very last remarks and call upon each and everybody.
Yes.
Please tell us, when is registration closing up?
Well, for the purposes of planning, it would have been nice today even.
Okay.
But we want to invite as many people to participate. So we have created some room for that kind of thing. We leave some fixture areas for anyone who might come last minute, as long as they have.
So a team can also register on the 9th?
No.
Because last minute means 9th.
No, last minute means 8th.
Okay.
8th, because clearly the good thing is it's the sports team that is handling that part. So the USA is handling more of the other organization parts.
Okay.
Right. So it's easy to move it between. However, we want to invite different. If you know you belong to a construction sector, if you know you want to network, if you know you want to collaborate, if you know you want to meet your next mentor, land your next opportunity as a contractor, as an architect, as a surveyor, engineer, doctor, if you know you feel like your profession needs this networking policy to operate, this is a place for you to be. This is an event for you to be. The other thing is, you don't have to be a professional player to play. We have Kwepena, we have Dulu, we have all these things that can, engage you, even if you're not necessarily the heavy sport player. So please, come one, come all. Oh, the other thing, we have bouncing castles. We have a kids area because it's a family event. So we have bouncing castles, ice cream, face painting, all that. Come with the children, spend time with them. There is an event.
Entry is free of charge.
Entry is free of charge. There is a particular game that will require a parent and a child to participate. And at the end of it, we have trophies, actual trophies.
Okay. Mr. Mivule, as you also give us your last remarks, we need to understand, how do we reach you? How does a common Ugandan out there reach you for registration or for sponsorship? Because I might have a poultry farm, but I'm excited to see something like this and I want to be a part of the USA Gala. So how do I reach you as you offer us your last remarks, please?
I think my VP will give us the contact details.
Okay.
Yeah, but so for me, I'm excited about what is going to happen. Last year was really, really exciting. I've seen also on social media the buzz is there. I'm seeing guys from Institute of Surveying Uganda really excited.
Yeah.
They came to participate last year. The UIP is very excited. The engineers, they participated. Lawyers were there. So many people were there, and I'm seeing the buzz right now already. Guys are excited.
Yes.
So this Saturday, this is 9th. I won't say 9th as though it's next month. It is actually this Saturday.
Okay.
We are all going to be there.
Yeah.
So even you come.
I'll be a part of you guys.
So it's going to be
100%.
it's going to be really exciting. Like I said, there are the guys who are coming from different sports and professional world, and they are going to be there. We are going to mix up with different ages. You'll find a 70-year-old playing soccer.
Mini golf. We have mini golf.
Even mini golf. These are things you don't see on a regular.
Yes. Yes.
So different people of different age brackets and whatever mingling together with people who are exhibiting meeting with people who are coming in from the finance area, from
Yes,
media,
yes.
from different all different walks of life. Come with your business cards if you're coming. Come with come to share
Yes.
life with someone.
Yes.
Come to
Like, let's network.
yes, of course.
Thank you very much. Registration details, sponsorship details, how do we get to you?
Am I allowed to read the number from my phone? 'Cause
Oh,
I don't have it in my head.
Probably give us the social media handles,
Okay,
like
so
office where we can
you can,
reach you.
yeah, our office is on Kalamu House, Kira Road. That's between Mulago Hospital and the museum. Yeah, between Mulago Hospital and Chitante, right next to
Chitante.
Georgina Eye Care Center. There's that tall building. We are on the first floor. Uganda Set of Architects. We also have a Twitter handle where you can reach us. It's UG Arc Society. We also have Facebook. These ads are running all over Facebook as well. You just have to respond to one of them.
Okay.
WhatsApp, we have WhatsApp numbers, which is running out. If you go to the Twitter and the Facebook, you'll get the numbers. They're all there. You can contact us by WhatsApp, or you can just call, and you have all the details.
All right, we shall be waiting for a spot ad here on UBC TV because we need to spread the gospel wider.
Yes.
So please, we shall be waiting for a spot ad. The marketing team and PRO are waiting for you just through the corridor right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank the two guests that I had earlier. This is Mevule Simon, or Mevule Peter, coming from the Uganda Society of Architects,
Yes.
and Jacqueline Namayanja, the Vice President of the same society. I want to thank them very much, and probably come next Monday, we shall be returning here with the full details of results that transpired over the weekend, because Grace will be down there to cover up. So we want to go for a very, very short break, but when we return, we shall be breaking down for you what transpired over the weekend. Arsenal coming down to gun down the Red Devils. It was yesterday night, and everything wasn't the right way. Anyway, we shall be breaking that down in a few. Don't go away.